In today's video, I'm going to be going over one of the best money making methods that's going to be released with the new alpha server or the new Nether update. You can do this on alpha and main when the update drops, so I highly recommend you watch this video. Please consider subscribing if you enjoy it. Also, everyone always talks about pineapple on pizza when you like pineapple on your pizza. The question is, would you eat a pizza if pineapple was the crust? Like all the breading, all the crust, if that was pineapple, would you eat it? Comment that in the comments. Let's get into the video. So in the Nether update, there's a bunch of new things and a bunch of new bosses. And it's actually pretty hard to make money in the new update, which sounds shocking because usually there's so much ways to make money. But the reason that you can't or make as much in this update is because 98% of the drops or the things you get is co-op soulbound. Everything you drop is basically going to be an ingredient used to craft an item, and all those ingredients are co-op soulbound. So from killing any of the bosses, all of them are going to be co-op soulbound. But occasionally the items they craft will not be. But what's going to be the best stuff to craft? Well, quite frankly, the best stuff to craft, the best ways to make money, going to be the items that people are going to use the most. So what items are people actually going to use the most? Now, in my personal opinion, there's two items that people are actually going to be using a good amount because they're actually good and useful. These two items are the Ragnarok Axe and the Wand of Strength, and I'll explain why. Ragnarok Axe. This is actually a pretty solid weapon. It's not terribly hard to get. And it has pretty good base stats of 250 damage and 70 strength. It's an axe. And its ability is super good, tripling strength for a few seconds, which is absolutely crazy. And the other one is Wand of Strength. This one costs 20 spell powder and 20 hollowed skulls. This thing's also so nice. It uses 10% of your max health and gives you and all nearby allies 30 strength. This is kind of like the weird tuba, but better. Remember wondering, how is it better? It uses 10% of your strength or your life. That kind of sucks. If I use it right here, I regen my health in literally 1.5 seconds. If I pair this with a Wand of Atonement, I can spam this and I won't actually lose any health. So you can see I physically am like not losing health. It's actually super good. Now, how do you get both these items? There's one item that both these things have in common, and that's hollowed skulls. Hollowed skulls are a new drop that lets you craft both these things, and they are obtained from Blade Soul. A Blade Soul will spawn in this room, and you'll have a bunch of new things. Yep, there he is. I was wondering where he was. But I'm going to be going over the best ways to kill Blade Soul. First off, what do you want gear-wise in order to kill him? I recommend, if we're talking like ideal gear here, I recommend having a Terminator, an Axe Shredded, or a Hyperion. All the weapons work as well. Yes, you can just shoot him with a bow. Yes, you can just hit him into a wall. Yes, all of these work, and yes, they actually all do damage. But the ways I'm going to go over are actually the best. So let me reforge my stuff for the right stuff, and I'll be right back. So what you want to do in order to do this as fast as possible is you're going to want to just go in, kill the boss, and then lobby swap. Because it'll usually take around, I want to say, a few minutes, maybe 1 to 5 minutes for the boss to respawn. Now, for Mage, this is what I'm going to be using, and this is personally the meta I use. This can also work for Access Shredder if you eventually run out of mana. So what you want to do is go in, dodge his first attack. I think this man is... okay, he's invisible. Alright, that's wonderful. This is not cursed at all. Absolute god tier game, Hypixel. You're insane. But as we can see, I'm frying this guy. Yes, he has 18 million health. But it would take me so long if I wanted to regen. So what I'm going to do is die. The reason you want to die is because when you respawn, you will gain 50% of your total mana back. So if I have 4,000 mana, when I respawn, I have 2,000 mana off rip. This is so much faster than regenning, because if you regen like 100, 200 mana per second, it'll take you 10 seconds. If dying, it'll take you like 3. And by doing this, we're able to deal a lot more damage and out-damage however much he can heal. But he's pretty easy to kill. Now that one was really whack because he was invisible. But usually he's not invisible. As we can see, we dropped 1 hollowed skull. Now with my full Mage setup, which I have 3/4 Storm, Wither Goggles, and a Hyperion, I'm usually able to clear out this guy in around 30 seconds to 1 minute. And then lobby swap takes around 10 seconds. You literally just do /IS, then go back into the lobby and make sure it's not laggy. Because there's occasionally really shitty servers. And then you just go and do it all again. But if you do this, I found I can get around anywhere from 60 to 100 Wither or Hollowed Skulls per hour, which equates to around 4 to 5 Ragnarok Axes per time. Now Ragnarok Axes, I don't know what the price is going to be when it actually releases to the main. Personally, I think once it releases to main, it'll be anywhere in the ballpark of 1 to 50 million coins within the first few days. And it'll eventually settle down. I don't think it'll go beneath a mil. I could be wrong. I feel like it's too good of a weapon. It requires some effort to get to go beneath a mil. So my guess is around 5 million coins after the first few weeks. But don't quote me on that. But if it is 5 million coins, and you're able to get 100 of these an hour, that's 25 million coins per hour. And when it first releases, for example, like first day, first week, price of Ragnarok Axes is going to be like 50 mil. Because that's how that works. The new items, everyone wants to get the new items first, so the newest items is going to be worth the most money. Now, for whatever reason, if you decided you wanted to craft the Wand of Strength instead of the Ragnarok Axe, all you do is you go and kill the Mage Outlaw. I'd recommend killing him with a sword or a bow or a term. I find it's faster than actually using a Mage setup. But you kill him, you get the power, and then you turn it into a Wand of Strength. I don't know which is going to be better, just we'll have to look on the alpha server and see the main server when it comes out and see which one's the best. All items to mention that could be useful. Killing the Magma Boss could be insanely useful. Most items are currently bugged, but if it actually does finally work, which I think it will eventually, then the Magma Boss items could be absolutely insane, because that's how you get most belts, which is a new thing added, and the belts are actually kind of stupid. Either way, I hope this is helpful and you guys can actually make some money. And yeah, see you guys next one. Peace out.